And here we are on the good ferry boat Rip Van Winkle, about to take a trip out the Rondout Creek and down the Hudson River, maybe as far as Bear Mountain and back. Here are Barbara and WaLtuh. Say hello.
Hello.
The motor just started up. They're about to... Oh, there's the suspension bridge that you can see from our roof. And we're moving. There's the Route 9W bridge to Poughkeepsie. Sort of.
That's right.
And here we go. Out the Rondout Creek. Here we have the Kingston waterfront going by. I think I'll go over there.
Okay, hello and welcome aboard the Rip Van Winkle. This is your Captain Pete Kelly, and I'll be doing the steering and light narration for you today. Right now we're eastbound in the Rondout Creek, and we'll head out to the river shortly, turning right and heading south towards Hyde Park. Now, down below on the main deck, we have a snack bar that has a variety of sandwiches, snacks,
the commercial.
Popcorn, potato chips.
LSMFT.
We also have some nice hot drinks, including coffee, tea, hot chocolate, or cappuccino. And we also have a fully stocked bar downstairs where you can get bottled water, soft drinks, mixed drinks, 4 different kinds of ice-cold beer, wine, and frozen specialty drinks. Now, we also have a nice selection of nautical jewelry, souvenirs, and brochures from other area attractions. Now, the bathrooms are also located on the main deck, just towards the middle of the boat if you need to use them during the trip. If you find anything out of order with them, please let us know right away so we can get it fixed up. Also, if you happen to spill your soda or coffee, please let somebody know. We'd like to mop that up.
These buildings used to be the Cornell
please use the trash cans
boiler and shipbuilding
We want to try
company.
to keep the river nice and clean for our next set of visitors.
One of these buildings might have even
Now,
been
just
John
up
S.
ahead,
Thompson.
on the left-hand side,
meets.
there's a few PT boats here. There's a couple up on the shoreline. Then the PT 728 is right here in the water. Now, PT stands for Patrol Torpedo. These were small, fast boats used by the United States Navy during World War II to attack larger surface ships. Higgins, Elko, and Vosper boat companies built the majority of these boats, and designs vary, but they were generally about 80 feet long by...
It's 10 minutes later and we're just about to leave the Rondout Creek, which goes into Kingston, to the magnificent Hudson River. To the left is the East Bank, to the right is the West Bank. There's what you can see of the Kingston Lighthouse, which is now a museum. We'll leave it on until we can see the top of it. Maybe. Light is still operational, but it's automated, and the house, which was built as a family house for the lighthouse keeper, is now a museum.
Top of this pier, and the keeper's house has 7 rooms in it. There's the kitchen, dining room, and the sitting room on the first floor, with bedrooms on the second. Now, this lighthouse was automated in 1965 and also one of the last to be abandoned by the Coast Guard. Now, in 1979, it was listed on the National Register of Historic Places, and in 1981, it was painted by a group of volunteers and found to be in some serious need of some structural repair work. A preservation group was formed, the lease was obtained from the Coast Guard, and money was raised. Now, as part of this ongoing restoration, the light at the top of the building was relit in 2003 after being dormant for more than 39 years. Now, as you can see, this lighthouse is only accessible via water, so it was created as a family lighthouse, with the lighthouse keeper and his family living out here. Now, you can visit this lighthouse on the web at asopuslighthouse.org for more info on how to help with its restoration. operation, and they do have monthly trips out to this building. Now, up ahead on the left-hand side, if you look up towards the front of the boat, about 10, 11 o'clock, on the shoreline there's a break in the trees and there's a lawn with a white mansion behind it. Now, this estate is Locust on the Hudson, and it's named after the black locust trees that are planted here. Now, the first owner of this estate was Henry Livingston, and he built a 92-room mansion named Dinsmore. Now, this estate was then inherited by Mrs. Lytle Hull, who was the former Mrs. Vincent Astor. Now, the 92-room Dinsmore mansion was both dated and far too large for her to maintain, so she had it demolished, replacing it with the current mansion that was built here in 1936. This 63-acre estate
That's a letdown.
7,000 square foot mansion on it, and this mansion was designed in a neo-Baroque style. It has 10 bedrooms, 9 fireplaces, its own private beach on the river, a large wine cellar, as well as 2 kitchens and a pool. Now,
This dead tree, if you can see it, a bald eagle somewhere in there. Well, I saw it, but now I don't see it.
There's Jeffrey. He's sitting on the ship Tuffet. Just ran out of view. Oh, that was exciting.
Very. Well, here we are, coming back towards Kingston. There's the Kingston light again, and it's old concrete silos, I think. Just to the left of the lighthouse, to our left of the lighthouse, is the mouth of the Rondout Creek, which is what Kingston was built on, more or less. It's actually built as a separate community and absorbed into Kingston. It's the town of Rondout. Well, here we come back into the Rondout Creek out of the Hudson. There's the Kingston light again, heading for them. Like the sign, danger men boating. That church steeple you can see over there, the largest one, is just down the hill from our house. The church steeple you can see slightly up the hill from it is on our block. That suspension bridge is visible from our roof. That's the suspension bridge to Port Ewan. And our house is just up this hill behind those trees. That isn't it, but it's behind there, up another level. And there, just ahead, is the Kingston waterfront. All I have to say is, Douglas Henderson, eat your heart out. Once again, Douglas Henderson, eat your heart out. Keep wondering what this two-masted ship is here. Can't quite see the name. El Aventura or something? Here's the vibrant Kingston waterfront. And that, dear Facebook friends, is a summary of our tour. Just about to turn around and come into the dock, but I thought I'd show you something. You can see the steeple with the ship on top, which I've shown you in other videos taken from our house. This is just down the hill from our house. Our house is through those trees, but you can't see it because there are leaves on them. And here we go, doing a 180. That's West Strand there. It's the street. There's our dock. Now really goodbye. Hello, doggy. The doggy doesn't paddle.